Hey, how are you doing? I'm Marco, and happy St. Nicholas Day. December 6th is the day that many European countries celebrate the 4th century bishop that was known for secret gift giving and acts of charity, and became, one of the models used for the modern idea of Santa Claus. And this seemed like a perfect moment to talk about what I plan to read this Christmas season. So I'm really feeling the spirit of Christmas this year. So I don't decorate a lot, but I'm putting some things up and been listening to Christmas music more than normal. And I've pulled together a stack of holiday books that I hope to read or at least dip into throughout December. First up is A Merry Christmas and Other Christmas Stories by Louisa May Alcott. By the way, most of these are the Christmas Classics collection by Penguin, so I should mention that. That's what these editions are, with one exception. And, okay, A Merry Christmas and Other Christmas Stories by Louisa May Alcott. It's a collection of family-centered tales that help shape American ideas of the holiday. Of course, there is A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. You know this one. It's Tiny Tim, it's Scrooge, it's the three ghosts, and it's the essential story of redemption. I'm also looking at the Nutcracker. Kind of interested in this one. This is the one, it's by E.T.A. Hoffman, and it's the one that they based the ballet on, although this version is supposed to be darker, more fantastical, with a touch of psychological tension. So that should be interesting. There's Christmas at Thompson Hall and Other Christmas Stories by Anthony Trollope, or Trollope, probably Trollope. They're supposed to be light social commentaries full of Victorian misunderstandings and domestic charm. This one I'll probably be dipping into and reading stories individually, just, from time to time. Now, here's The Night Before Christmas by Nikolai Gogol. And that's not to be confused with Twas the Night Before Christmas, which is the story we all know about sugar plums dancing in our heads and whatnot. This is supposed to be folklore at its finest, with devils, imps, and mischief in a Ukrainian village on Christmas Eve. This is going to be one of my priorities. And definitely at the top of my list, my biggest priority, I have two versions of this. One is from Eastern Press, and then, of course, the one from the Christmas Classics from Penguin. And this is The Life and Adventures of Santa Claus by L. Frank Baum, who wrote The Wizard of Oz. And I want to see Baum's take on the orphaned boy raised by magical spirits in a forest who grows up to become Santa Claus. That's a lot of pages there. And I'm still chipping away at The Count of Monte Cristo and, of course, watching Christmas movies. So I'll do my best to read as many of these as I can. And I wish you well through the holiday season.